morning. Good morning, Rodney. I love you. Now let's try something different today. I'm going to talk about today's Just for Today. The title is Keep Coming Back. So over the last, since 2017 was when I entered a treatment center. I really didn't know that I could just go into a meeting at that point. I just was so paranoid and so fucked up that I called my sister and said, I needed help, can you help me? And my sister was waiting for that call. And I said I needed the fuck out of here. It was bad. And I don't want to go into the mess too much. But it was really bad for me. It was bad for everybody around me. It was bad for my relationship. It was bad. I was bad. And I thought it was everybody else but me. I thought I was okay, but they were all up against me. And I was, I wasn't in a good place. So without sharing too much of those details, and if you know me, then you know the issues, fired, hired back, and all of that. But I yelled help, and my sister threw me a lifeline, and I ended up in Arizona. And I thought I was just going to live with her and just start over. I had no idea where I was at that point. I didn't know that, I know now, but I didn't know that if I would have done that, just lived with her, that everything wouldn't have gotten better. And I would have just found ultimately it would have been worse. So she helped me get into a treatment center. And I thank her for that. And that's when I learned about the essence of recovery and my disease. And that's when I learned that I had a disease. And I know some people don't believe this disease thing. They just think, well, just quit fucking up and then you'll stop. So that's okay. People are allowed to believe what they want to believe. And I don't get to control that. Learn that in recovery. But the phrase, keep coming back. Well, from that point on, I knew where to go. Doesn't mean I did that, but I knew where to go. And from that point on, I've kept coming back. That was a long time ago. Fast forward. I've got time now. And then I didn't. I knew where to go. And even though I started disconnecting, which I needed to, I needed to. All of this shit I needed to do. I think of the phrase needed to do. Like you need to fucking go to work. You need to go shopping. You need to eat. You need to take care of your kids. All of these things you need to do. I needed to go through the mess. That's a fucking terrible pill to swallow. Knowing it going in, looking at it now from a different perspective, like looking back, yes, needed to go through all of this, breakups, all of it. Yesterday I had a little bit of downtime, and I had my music playing on in the background, and I decided to go into my Facebook and just scroll down. Is that up or down? I don't know. Scroll back. Whatever that means. But I just kept going back slowly, looking at all of, I went back to 2000. I went as far as 2012. After I saw the funeral and all that stuff, went back a little bit further, saw somebody on there that reached out to me that I don't even remember reaching out to me. Reached out to them, which they won't reach out back to me. It's okay. I don't think I've ever told them what I needed to tell them a long time ago. And I know I'm not at that amends phase. You know, they weren't even on my amends list when I wrote that. But I did reach out. And I reached out not in terms of them reaching back. I just needed to tell them something. And now I can put that to bed. But it was to that point. And I believe my higher power works that way. That I'll do certain things for a reason, and that was it. But, you know, going through memory lane, looking back, relationships and all of that, it's amazing how where I'm at today versus where I was then, what I posted then, what I posted throughout all of this. I went further back before this treatment, recovery, all of that. I saw what was important to me. My kids, my job. That's it. That's it. Posted all these pictures of me selling cars. And how I would post as I went through each journey. I'm in a better place today than I've ever been, mentally. And I'm fucked up. But I am. My connection to God, my higher power, is stronger than ever. And back then I went to church all the time. But why? Why? Because I keep coming back. Because when I go through some shit, I go in there. I go in there. And I share about it. What's going on with me? It's my recovery. You know, I always thought I'm in there and maybe I'll say something to help somebody. I'm in there to help myself. And maybe that'll help somebody. But I'm in there to help myself. It's my recovery. Sharing my recovery probably will help somebody. We keep what we have by giving it away. What does that mean to me? What does by giving it away mean to me? I'm learning now. You know, I've been trying to figure out my why. I saw this message. The why is me, motherfucker. That's what he said. The why is you, motherfucker. You're the why. You're the purpose. If you don't believe that's the purpose, then what the fuck are we doing? I love that message. My purpose is me. But how do I make me my purpose? Back to the basics. A life of gratitude and a life of service is a life fulfilled. If I want a life fulfilled, my purpose is me. How do I fulfill my purpose? By helping others. Am I in a position to help somebody? Jay-Z once said you can't help the poor if you're poor. I don't know if he got that from somebody, but I like that line. He said it in a different way. It's true. I can't help the sick if I'm sick and this sick. How about that? I can't help the sick if I'm this sick. But I can try, and maybe that'll heal me. But it has to be like, I have to keep coming back. In the last couple of weeks, I didn't go to one specific meeting. And I'm not talking about a Zoom. There was a meeting, an in-person I didn't go to. And for that split second, I almost decided I wasn't going to go to this anymore. That split second. I'm not doing this anymore. What a grateful position to be in. To think to myself, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, what? You're not? Yeah, you are, motherfucker. Just because you ran into a shortcoming doesn't mean that you're fucking not doing this anymore. This is why you need to do it. It's like on fucking Sunday morning when I woke up and I thought, fuck, man, I'm not going to the gym today. Fuck that, man. I'm too My body aches and everything. And I fucking looked up and said, yes, you are, motherfucker, go. And I went, and I felt great. So yes. And I have felt better from it. All the shit I don't want to do, all the shit that fucking I don't want to fucking do, I'm doing. Fuck that, man. How bad do you want it? You only want it when it's good? You only want it when you feel good? You only feel good because you wanted it bad enough when it didn't. I will not compromise my recovery because of my bad behaviors or my bad decisions. And the only person in control of my recovery is me. And I'm not responsible for my disease, but I am responsible for my recovery. And what is recovery? We keep what we have by giving it away. How do we do that? By keep coming back. There's some people that I've become close with in recovery. Men. Young men. That are starting to look up to me. That have helped. Inadvertently and indirectly. I can think of a couple. What if I just stopped showing up? What is that fucking showing them? That when times get tough and shit just fucking happened, that I decided that maybe this isn't for me? That's what the fuck my disease wants me to think. That's what the fuck the devil wants me to say. Every time I think that, that motherfucker's like, got your ass. No. No. So keep coming back. I need them more than they need me. They need me. They need to see me go through these ups and fucking downs. Fucking own my fucking stupid shit. And learn from it. Why do I keep coming back? Because I have to. Because if I don't, I'm not going to go with that cliche, if I don't, I'll die, which is the case for some, and might be the case for me. Why do I keep coming back? Because if everything that I'm talking about and all of this shit is fucking real, then I need to. So I can better myself. I keep coming back for my kids. I keep coming back for my job. I keep coming back for me. Because sometimes it's the most uncomfortable place to be. And it's where I grow the most. Because I fucking love how I feel today. And because I hate what I went through, but I'm grateful that I did. Because those are the only fucking people that know me, like me, and fucking accept me, like me. With the exception of a couple friends that I have that are fucking good friends and they're not in this shit. Because I was tired of being the Walking Dead. Because this is what's expected if you want to stay clean. Keep coming back. It works if you work it, and we're all worth it. Shit is real. Alright, I'm out. Love you. Now go sell some fucking cars, bro.